So honestly, my impression, my knowledge of Chinese music was extremely limited before I started to come to the writing camps in China. Like the only point of reference I had growing up was just like any movie I saw that was in the States that like happened to be about China. But even then, it was like there was no context behind it, there was no history behind it, there was no nothing. So it was literally just an impression, really.
I'm not sure what my perspective of Chinese music was before I came, I think. But I still think it was more focused on harmony and melody than maybe like more rhythm and drums that you would find maybe in South American music. But I think I've been surprised because there's a broad range of music across the board, and I feel like it's all done really well as well.
We recorded a lot of samples, but we recorded everything. So when people were talking or when people were making music, we recorded it because it's very different than the Europe kind of melodies or music harmonies. So that was really cool. Different instruments.
Chinese music, it's still completely its own. It's been very exciting to try singing the way that they're singing. And when we were, for instance, in Dali, I tried singing by tune, and that was so cool.
One memory that I keep going back to that I'll never forget is when we were at Lijiang, we were at the Jade Dragon Mountain, and there was an amphitheater there, and it was probably one of the most incredible performances I've ever seen. And to the point where even though it wasn't even like a culture of like my home origin, I found myself being moved, like literally fighting back tears during the performance, just because of the passion and the love that they had for this music and for this culture.
I did a lot of research into Chinese music, so my expectations were exactly what I expected. I really love the Chinese instrument. It's so nice to see the musicians and the performance performing with the Chinese instrument, and it's like incredible to see.
How they use a leaf to make a whistle sound. I'm trying like on my own outside of here just to get it, just to nail that. But well, first of all, I want to learn how to do it.
So I pretty much just realized that there is so much to explore in the world, and I hope that I can come back to China again.
Chinese music is that it's really all about the melody for me. So that's what sometimes I feel these days, that I'm born in the wrong country artistically, and I feel very much closer to the Chinese artists that I've been listening to for the briefs, or just artist Chinese that I'm starting to know.
Anyway, these days were so inspiring because I knew a lot of new colors, new musical colors.
I think everybody brings a different approach. Working with all these talented different songwriters and producers, everybody brings their own special sauce to the pot and to make something just magical. I feel like everybody has their own talent, and I enjoy working with everybody.
That there is the magic of music that can connect also with different cultures. I think that is the language of art.